You know, kids are heading back to school, and that means it's time to start planning school lunches. But a reminder, you'll also need to pay attention to the rules around restricted foods in the classrooms. Salmingo is on a mission to teach kids, parents, and schools about the devastating impact of food allergies. He's our guest this morning. Thanks for being on Your Morning.
Thank you for having me here, Anne-Marie.
This topic is very important to you because of your sister. Tell us a little bit more about her and her story.
Yeah, you'll forgive me, Anne-Marie, when I say I wish I wasn't here. The only reason I'm here is because 1 year ago, last Saturday, my sister passed away from a food allergy. She was allergic to all tree nuts, including peanuts, seafood. She had purchased a dessert from a major grocer that had misdirected labeling. And unfortunately, she had succumbed fatally to eating her favorite dessert.
And, you know, we've had this discussion, you and I, about how people in the allergy community are very aware of what they can and can't eat, of the consequences for them. You created the FATE initiative to help other families avoid the devastation that you went through. What is the initiative?
FATE stands for Food Allergy Training and Education. I looked at the world and realized that there wasn't enough knowledge surrounding food allergies. The subject in itself was very lightly taken because if you don't live with somebody with a food allergy, you don't actually know how serious it is and how fatal they can be. So I decided to start FATE in order to educate people on this much needed awareness. But to that point, it's not the food allergy community that I want to speak to because the food allergy community already knows how to take care of themselves. It's everybody outside of the circle that has no idea what they're dealing with that I want to be able to give information to so that they can be considerate to others. And I should mention, my sister was 30 years old. She wasn't a child when she died. We associate food allergies with children in schools for most of the time, but I have a friend whose aunt developed a dairy allergy at 65.
Wow.
Right? So just being aware of certain things and the education is really what I want to get across.
Well, let's talk a little bit about some of that education.
Sure.
Because I think for parents, when you're not in the allergy community, there's a frustration to think, I just want to be able to put this in my kid's lunch. It's easy, it's fast, and in some cases it's healthy,
yes,
but it has to be avoided. So talk from that perspective of somebody who has the fear of an allergy in a class.
Look, I am not allergic to anything. I was free to eat whatever I wanted. I loved peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But the fact of the matter is that nut allergies especially, but even dairy and seafood allergies are so prevalent in this society today that schools have had to restrict them just to keep them out of the environment because kids may not necessarily know how to take care of themselves. So having the parents of children that don't have food allergies understand how serious it is. I mean, you want your kid to come home safe every day. Make sure the other kids come home safe every day. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with reading labels and not taking chances on may contain and saying, that's fine. You know, it's may contain. So there is a chance of danger in that.
No guarantee.
Exactly. And just being cognizant and aware of the signs to look for and realizing that, you know, one little speck of an allergen can cause a reaction.
It's a good reminder and an important time to do it. Thank you so much for being here, Joey.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.